yeah, welcome guys. Yeah, we have another interview today, and you know who it is.
What's up, y'all? How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good day.
You know, he is the co-host of our sports podcast, Sports Talk, and he loves to argue with me. So
Yeah, someone has to keep Jay in check. I'm just playing.
see, guys, this is what I have to go through. This is what I have to go through. I give him a platform, and he just argues and argues.
Hey, only because we're close. That's why.
So, yeah, Kenten, how you doing today?
Um, Pretty good. Today's really relaxing. It's the only thing that sucks is it's very humid and hot right now. So
Yeah, that's what I heard. That is what I heard from.
yeah, the humid. It's not like super hot, but the humidity over here now is crazy. So
Yeah, so yeah, man. Yeah, so you know, I know you're a Packers fan and you're a Bucks fan, but lately you've been saying that you, you watch it, but you're like a root for the team. So tell us about that.
no, I said I won't be buying anything else in sports because I don't think they deserve my money, and I'm supporting the team from a little distance from right now. I still like the team, like the players and stuff. I just don't like the way Wisconsin sports are managed.
Okay, okay,
So,
that's fair. That's fair. So tell us a little bit about yourself, there. They want to know.
well, of course, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Huge Bucks and Packers fan, but I'm pretty much into almost everything, man. Like, I'm such a this is something my therapist gave me, but I'm such a renaissance man when it comes to everything that I do. If it's like music, dancing, or anything in the art area, I like. But I also just like being knowledged and getting into a lot of cultures and stuff about the world. So yeah, so I'm into just so much stuff.
So how did you become a Green Bay Packers fan?
Um, Pretty much because of my family. All my uncles are Packers fans. It's just I'm more of a Packers fan than they are now.
Okay.
Um, like they're diehards as well, but like they don't really get into like all the stats as like much as we do or knowing players. They used to be, but they've kind of turned into casuals lately. Not in like the mean way of calling someone a casual. They just don't really have them as much time as it's
Yeah.
pretty much what's going on right now with almost all sports. Is people either don't like the trajectory they're going, or they just don't have time to really watch.
So how old were you when you became
That's what I'm trying to think. Maybe four.
did you even remember when you were four?
I do remember going to Lambeau Field and getting a whole bunch of autographs from a lot of older players.
At the age of four?
I remember so much when I was younger, dude. Like
And you're 24
six.
right now, right?
I'm 26 right now.
Oh, 26. So you're talking about 22 years ago.
hmm I remember so much as when I was a kid, dude. I
Yeah.
remember I it's not my first, but I remember being a really small kid dressed in a bumblebee costume for Halloween, and it had like a little stinger, and I'd always like just be holding the stinger all the time, and then I was a sheep another year. So like I remember a lot of stuff when I was younger. I
Jesus.
remember having a green jersey, uh, and throwing like the ball to myself with the Packers hat on a helmet when I was younger outside. Like I was a big Packers fan. You could I was I'm not gonna say I was. I would say I was at that point. I was equally a Packers and a Bucks fan because I didn't really like the. I became a Bucks fan when they had the purple jerseys, and I don't like the color purple. So, um,
Okay.
so it was, so it was kind of like a of just me liking my city thing because as I
I,
told you in private, like when I was younger, I'd mostly like teams because of like their jerseys, and that also went with basketball. But the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't remember the first Bucks game I went to, but I remember one of the first Bucks games,
uh,
and it was against the Washington Wizards when they had Michael Jordan on the team,
okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. So,
and that was in '05, his last year. So
I know how you got started YouTube, but the audience, they don't know how you got into it. You want to tell them how you got into it? Or,
I've been watching YouTube since I was 12 years old, so it's always just been a thing, a part of my life. But as I got older, I've always wanted to, and I've tried. You guys could probably go find a lot of, not a lot. There's only 3 channels I was on with other friends, and then my own that you guys could probably find. Don't, the videos are awful. Um,
I can testify to that because I found it. I found,
uh, they're
I
not, they're not,
found
they're
it.
not going to. They have nothing to do with like my name or anything. Um, so yeah, I've just been trying for years and kind of failed, and then getting into like me always being into sports, getting into the whole a sports scene with a urinating tree because I'd watch a lot of his old videos, and then one day I got suggested from one of his videos to Tom, and this was when Tom was like really small and he was still
Yeah.
teaching, and he didn't have his nice mic or anything.
Oh
And I
yeah.
just watched him for a couple of years, and then thankfully I was watching a game one day, and he rated you, and then I just
Yeah.
didn't go back to his stream, and we just talked pretty much the whole stream. And then you gave me your Facebook, and then we were just talk all the time outside of sport, out of like YouTube. And then I told you that the about me starting my own channel, and then you were like, "Well, I would like to have more people on mine, and why don't you start a podcast with me?" You said, and then we just went from there, and it took about 3 months for us to
Yeah. Yeah.
get it
To get
going.
everything set up.
So, and
Actually,
then,
we're still waiting for him to get it set up.
well, that's what I was about to say. I'm getting my PC today, so
To that's great. That is great.
yeah, it still might be a week or two before you guys see me using it because I'm just getting everything set up. But
Yeah.
I will physically have my PC here today.
But you know what? I do feel guilty about that to Tom. Dude, I took one of his viewers away from his channel to my channel.
I was gonna say, yeah, I still watch Tom here and there. I mostly only watch uh his either his like team reactions that he does, or his
Yeah.
live stream, his Friday night Q&A still. Well, because me and you do the live streaming for football games, so I can't really watch him as much. But now that I have a PC, I can use my phone a lot more. So
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
do a lot more multitasking. There's gonna be a lot more stuff coming to not just Jay's channel with the PC, but my own channels, and I'm going to make those this like I have everything. I just gotta confirm it with Google. So I just gotta do all that stuff, and then my channels will be up. Then I can tell you guys to go subscribe before I start putting videos up. And I already have a couple of video ideas set and all that stuff. So
That's awesome, awesome, awesome.
yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, guys. It's great things are gonna come. So
Well, you know what? Anything I can do to help, you just have to ask.
and you've done enough, man. You've helped me again have a platform to talk and uh, meet with also other individuals. I got to meet some of the content creators I've been watching since I was a teenager, and 5 Point Vids and Urinating Tree, which are all great guys, and that's something that again I can't thank you enough for that.
No,
So
I'm just paying it forward. I was lucky enough to get rated by Tom, and
so
he helped my channel a lot.
yeah, everyone in in the sports community. It has a very kind heart, and
Yeah. So I'm just trying to help somebody out.
yeah, it like he says, it's chi what chaos. Oh my god, it's it's chaotic good chaos. There you go.
Yeah. And
So
I hope you do the same thing to somebody else.
hell yeah, that's another thing I want to do. One of the things I want to have, no matter how big we get, I want especially for my channel, I want to have like a once a month gaming with subscribers, um, just to keep stuff pretty cool and not in the mean words, but just intimate and close, and just to have experiences with people and connect. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
from a
sure.
from a safe distance, because YouTube can sometimes be chaotic, but I still want to connect with people and try and do things that YouTubers do that, but I just want to be more consistent and try and be more
Yeah.
hands on with my kid with the community. So,
Hmm.
so yeah, there's a lot of stuff I have planned. So
Oh, you were. So you say you were 14 when you started watching Trade.
15, I think 15 or
Oh,
16.
15. But he's a Pittsburgh Steelers content creator. So how did you find him? I thought you were
Um,
Green Bay Packers.
I found him and it not through any Pittsburgh content. I found him through. They weren't hater guides back then. I'm trying to remember what they were. I wish Caleb was here because he would have reminded me. But he used to have like they were pretty much the pre haters guides to what he has now of just him talking about like teams and what they are, and then he would have like
Okay.
funny skits too. And I think he was talking about the Packers, um, or yeah, it was the Packers. It was I'm forgetting. I want to say this was a little bit around there, but I want to say it was during one of the Cardinal playoff games.
Okay.
Where the hell I think it was the Hail Mary one, the one we lost in overtime. I want to say that
Oh
was what
yeah, 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 yeah. It was.
was
Yeah, yeah.
that 2016, 2015?
I no, that was 2014.
Okay, so yeah, well then okay, yeah, so you were right. I was 14 then. So
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, that's the video. And then what made me subscribe to him, because after that, that's when YouTube suggestions were good. He did one about the Bucks.
Okay.
So yeah,
And then
that one was when Giannis, I think, got his Most Improved Player award.
okay. And then
So
how did you find out about Tom?
through urinating tree, he was the suggestion.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I'm lucky I found Tom the year before Jordan Love was drafted.
Oh man. Let me see. Jordan Love was drafted in, I want to say, the COVID year, 2020.
So maybe a year and a half then,
Yeah,
because we still had Devontae Adams when I was watching.
yeah. Devontae Adams got traded in 2021.
2020. Okay.
But yeah,
So yeah, I think I started watching Tom in 2019. So.
and then he rated me, and you were in there, so I got lucky.
Yeah, I just like I said, I just stayed. Sometimes again, I still watch Tom, but
Mm,
not as much. Especially then, especially to now. They're just good for him, by the way. Not playing, but he just has so many subscribers and views and people in chat. It's just sometimes hard to
yeah, it.
ask questions. Or like a thing that would really get me frustrated is he would ask questions about the Bucks, and then someone in the comments who doesn't really follow the Bucks would say something, and he'd read it and believe it, and I'm like, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. And then I'll try and correct him, and you'd never see it. So like that's like the biggest thing. I don't like watching bigger streamers like lives, but I watch still like their videos, especially 5 point vids. He's probably the one I watch the most, actually, out of all of them.
So yeah, so you are a big fan of the Five and Tree. So
Yeah.
what was it like for you as a fan to finally get to interact with him and talk with him?
It was cool, very cool. I tried to like have myself be calm and not go too hard and asking so many questions or being too geeked out. Cause like we had planned questions, and there was a part like I had stopped myself from like veering off and like asking them about like maybe certain videos or certain like things. Like I wanted to really go deeper with Five about like stadiums and architecture, about like
Yeah,
what he thinks are some of the best designs or worst designs, some of his favorite stadiums that he's done research on, and just stuff like that. I would. So if we ever do something with him, and again, I would like to do a like a stadium video and stuff.
like I apologize for that, but he did tell me that he had a limited time on
Oh
that,
yeah, no, yeah, you told me that.
so that's what happened. So if you guys ask him to play me, or play me, but yeah, but you still have to meet Tom, the nicest guy, man, nicest guy.
Yeah, to me, Tom's probably the most well, besides you, because of everything you go through. Tom is probably like is one of the most inspirational people to me. Not just because of YouTube and all stuff. Not that it's just his kindness as a human being,
Yeah,
the way he handles and goes at situations is a lot better than I have gone through. Again, he's older than me and as a teacher and all that stuff, but just to learn from a lot of his advice that he gives, that's always my favorite thing about Tom is how relatable he is and how down to earth he is and just transparent, like and
I mean, you're gonna be very well. You're gonna be in the same state as Tom soon.
hey, I gotta take it. That means I gotta bring him to some Bucks games. Do
you
some do
know,
some do some vlogging in the section. You know what I mean?
yeah, get Tom this movie in a couple of weeks.
um, hey, Tom, if you need a tour guide, I'm downtown almost every week, dude. Yeah. So
And
that's
like I said,
I know some great places for food. If you want to go dancing, I know some great clubs. So he's a teacher. We have so many museums. We have the Milwaukee Art Museum that everyone knows about. We have our just Milwaukee Museum. We have the Black Holocaust Museum, which isn't the most happiest thing, but it's very historical. We have the Jewish Museum.
hmm
We have, oh my God, what am I forgetting? It's the Wisconsin Historical Something Museum. There's just a lot of places. We also have Veterans Park, which they have some memorial stuff, and then the parks too are so great. There's a lot of places to go catch local sporting events, like local soccer teams and leagues. Milwaukee's a very very active city. So
so what do you like to do on your off?
uh, to be honest, I like hanging out with people and friends. Even though in the time like this, I'm a very people person. It's my favorite thing about life is connecting with individuals because to me that's what life is about.
Okay.
Um, so I like to hang out with my friends or family, uh, just people that I care about or care about me. I don't really need to do a lot. Like I'm one of those people that I could be bored with somebody, and as long as I'm with somebody, I'm not bored.
So
So
what are your other like hobbies?
making music, that's another reason why I want to get to PCs because my laptop that I have is on the old Windows, so I can't use it anymore at all. So
Oh, really?
um, So just to get back and being creative and making music, I'm really looking forward to because it's been way too long. I've been writing lyrics. I'm excited to make beats. I'll be showing you guys as well when that stuff comes around and gets finished, and I hope you guys like it. I'll be doing multiple genres, but mostly in like alternative hip hop.
You know what?
So
Actually, we do need a new intro song to the podcast.
yeah, and that's probably the first thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be having not just your channel, my gaming channel, and then my own sports channel that I'll be uh, co-streaming with you on. Um, and then my music channel. So I eventually my music channel. I'm probably not gonna make an intro to, but the other three I will. So
Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
yeah, and I don't know how long that's gonna take because I have to get off the rust off of me and relearn a lot of my FL Studio stuff,
I
which
mean,
most of the stuff I remember.
take your time, man. Take your time.
So yeah, but I got some ideas up on my head. I already know which one I want to. I already know a beat that I want to do for my gaming channel, and it's a song and a beat that I've had in my head for years. I did it, I don't know, old friend's computer, and then just never saved. I saved it, but never like took it on a USB and took it from him. So I either got to ask him for it, but I kind of just want to redo it. So,
Okay.
but that's gonna be the one for mine. I try to come up with something with you, and I'll probably be on a phone call with you trying to go over like themes or something that we want. So
Well, me, I like K-pop kind of style.
I'm fine with that. I've been a K-pop fan since I was 12, so
Yeah, I've been a K-pop fan since 1995.
it makes sense because that's when K-pop was around. I'm just a music head. I went to college for music production and engineering, so
Okay,
I
nice, nice. That
yeah I
is,
listen to all types of music. Like I'm pretty sure I listen to more music now that's in different languages than I do American music.
I
Like
mean, we gotta,
artists from America.
you know what? You gotta go to Korea, dude.
Maybe after stuff settles down.
I mean, we should all go to Korea together. You, me, and Jackson.
That'd be fun.
We can make some good video content from
Right. I was gonna make a birth rate joke about South Korea, but I don't know if that's appropriate.
No, I wouldn't do that if I were no, no.
But yeah, no. I support that movement anyways, especially until a lot of stuff in South Korea has been iffy.
Yeah, so
You've been me and you have been talking about that in the news
yeah, and we're not
and
talking about politics anymore.
in private, but
Yeah,
yeah, that's the only thing that's making me worry because I don't really like supporting the countries right now that are, I would say, going through some changes.
so besides the sports thing, what else would you like to talk about on your YouTube channel or on my channel or
Well, the channel I'm gonna come out with that's gonna have gaming is called Young Universe. It's my music name as well. So I'll be releasing music, but it's just gonna be my like entertainment name. Um, I'm going to have another podcast with my friend Ulysses soon, and we're gonna be talking about world events, so politics, uh, some drama with stars and celebrities, not a lot, movies, just having weird casual conversations is that one's going to be about. So if you guys are interested about that one, we're going to do that. And then
yeah,
the,
I
hmm?
would love I would love to come on.
Oh yeah, you'd probably be our first guest. So I have that, and then my gaming channel. Jay still has to release the list.
I need to live to get
This is my third time giving it to you. I'm just fine. That's fine. So I have a gaming list that I'm gonna have Jay post for you guys to see the content on that, and then maybe you guys can add suggestions. I'm not gonna play too much of like fan suggested games until I start making more money. But for now, it's gonna be games I like, and hopefully people will gravitate towards that. And that will also be pretty fun. I'll be playing games with Jackson and Alexa sometimes. My friend Ulysses, and we're gonna have like some group gaming. Even Jay's gonna join.
Yeah.
Uh, just gotta see what games he has.
Yeah, if I don't know how to game, I can buy it.
Yeah. So, and those will be again. Some of them are gonna be uh, edited, and some of them are not. And then also on that channel, I'm gonna be on Twitch and YouTube. I'm going to have 3 live streams. One specifically to Twitch, where I'm going to be doing some listening to music. That's gonna be like the chill stream, listening to music, doing some 420 stuff, and then just talking with you guys, maybe playing games here and there. Then the YouTube stream is going to be just like a Q&A thing, and then I'm gonna have one where it's on, but where I'm live streaming from both, and that one will be our gaming days. So
And if you guys, if anybody out there knows how to connect everything together, just hit me up. If I have no idea how to connect Twitch
yeah, and
and
then I don't know, but as soon as I get my PC, I'll try my best to learn that. But if someone else can help Jay know how to co-stream from his stuff, just let him know, and then I'll let you guys know if I help him out when I do it with my own stuff.
yeah, dude, I'm old and I'm not familiar with all the technology.
I'm young and I'm not tech savvy, but that's
So
because I'm
yeah, so,
dyslexic and I just hate reading. So I'm very smart, but I'm illiterate when it comes to fucking uh, reading.
yeah,
I can still read, but I just get so hesitant because I'm always like my brain's always second guessing itself, even if I know a word. So reading becomes frustrating
yeah,
sometimes. Not like all the time, but if like I get more nervous if I'm
mm-hmm.
at work or something like that and I'm reading something and if I'm too slow for somebody. But for me, I don't give really two fucks if excuse my language, but when it comes to myself, I just know people can be impatient. But that's another thing with YouTube and all that stuff. I just want to be an advocate for people, just like how you are. You inspire a lot of people who also have cerebral palsy or other um, disabilities or problems, and then me having a lot of like non-physical disabilities or problems. I just think me and you make such a good team, and I just want to be more of a outlet and support system for people who also struggle either with disabilities people can see or disabilities people can't see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool,
So
cool.
yeah, that's one of my biggest things is just trying to be not just inspiration to people because it's weird, but just a positive influence.
So last question is, do, do you have any kind of messages for other kids who want to do this, or any message for people with that's going through the same thing as you are?
Well, I'll start off with the positive one. If you want to do YouTube, and like everyone says, you just kind of have to do it. I wasted so many years. Not, I see it as wasting, but other people would see it as growing. That's the more positive way
Yeah.
to look at it. Because maybe it just wasn't my time, but just being so hesitant and trying to depend and rely on other people to help make content or whatever. And I luckily I got my big break with Jay, but it did take a couple of times for me to find the right people or for my own settings. Because there's times I tried by myself and it still didn't work. Uh, so you just gotta keep going, man. Like that's probably well, again, a very cliche thing to say, but a lot of big YouTubers will say it, and just like kind of how like the saying is like when like your mom or someone who you look up to says something and you don't believe it because you think they're just being nice or giving you what they think is like the best, but you're not going to take it because you think they're being nice to you. No, they're telling the truth that you're not going to maybe find your mojo right away. Don't give up. Uh, And then also, yeah, don't focus on the numbers because when I started doing my Instagram page, not YouTube, I learned from Instagram, as I just got caught up in trying to get into like the Reels algorithm and the fluctuation of views. Like even Tree said it got to him to a certain point, and
Yeah.
you just gotta ignore that. So do it because you like it. Do it because it's fun. I like doing this because I get to talk to people and chat Jay about topics that I think for in the community. I think even though the sports community is very strong, I think the enthusiast is dying out. You know. Yeah.
But to tell you honestly, I think he just like arguing with me.
Mm, it's sports banter, so I don't really see it as arguing. I don't like. We're never gonna. I never really take that stuff personal. And by the way, when we say we're arguing, we're not like you're dumb or whatever. It's more like again, you guys just kind of saw with like that Jay your stuff. It's just like no, Jay, not like that. No, I don't. I
Yeah,
disagree.
we have.
No.
It's more like we have different opinions on the same
Yeah, we're
topic.
not like the toxic internet stuff where they just start calling you names or anything. It's just bro sports banter, you know. But yeah, that's my advice for just that's just anything. Just don't give up. Uh,
Yeah,
Listen to your instincts a lot because even doing music, like it's still the big thing. And thankfully, I found somebody, but I have to do the next thing and still to connect with them more. But when I was like a teenager and trying to learn piano, they were saying my hands are too small. Um, I'm too old. Like you're never too old to start anything. I was 16. I wasn't old. Um, but that guy was just being a d bag. So like you can't really listen to like anybody or anyone like that. Especially if you believe in yourself, you just have to try and find your own path there. It's a big thing that I struggled with for years was comparing myself to other people's lives, and that doesn't get you nowhere besides
yeah,
depression and misery. And then after I stopped focusing on that and doing me, I've been excelling. So it kind of is the saying of like you gotta. I don't. I love myself, but like the people who say like you can't help others or do all that stuff, you don't love yourself. I don't really believe in that to a certain extent. I believe that you need to take care of yourself and respect yourself. Um, because if you don't have that, then you're not going to push through to any goal you want. You're just going to keep running into a wall, and then eventually you'll get stuck. So, and then for people who deal with like if it's depression, anxiety, people who have ADHD or anything, don't be afraid to ask for help. Uh, Again, that's very cliche, but don't. Not a lot of people today are going for help and they're letting themselves be miserable in the rot, and that rot doesn't only hurt just yourself. That will be a domino effect to others, and then you'll see it and you'll think something in yourself. You don't want to get in that loop of
no,
destroying yourself, destroying others, and then it coming back to you. Like, don't be afraid to ask for help. You mean something, and chase your dreams and what you believe in. Because if you don't do that, everyone's just gonna walk over you. We live in a society where it's a me thing right now, and you kind of have to do that. But be the person who breaks the ice. Like me and Jay, like as much as we are doing stuff for ourselves, Jay's one of the most selfless people I've ever known. He puts so many people in front of him, and he deals with what he deals with. I think that's what's better for society, and everyone will feel loved and feel like they matter. So as much as you need to focus on yourself, and as much as you want love, you gotta treat people how you want. I want people to gravitate towards me, not be afraid or intimidated by me. I want people to be open with me, and for that to happen, I have to do that as well. So think of that mindset as for you as well. And things are hard from a standpoint, but if you can focus on yourself, you'll be fine.
that's a great message, right there. That's a good message. So, is there anything you want to promote?
Your channel. Share, like, and subscribe. Jay deserves all of the subscriptions and likes.
We're only 93 away. We need 93 more subs. 93 more subs.
So, so yeah.
After,
Thank you, man. I can't thank you enough. I appreciate you and the subscribers, and all the other YouTubers who watch. I hope to collab with you guys and make content with you guys in the future with Jay. Um, and I'm just really excited. I'm happy to finally be part of YouTube and a great community. Um, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. I know I'm pretty much more chill and calm than I normally am, but yeah, this is this is me. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, well, have a Q&A soon because I know Jay was talking about that as well. So
and people, we're only 8 more weeks away. 8 weeks away from the start of the season.
yeah, I'm excited. I need sports. After watching the summer league, the Bucks summer league, I miss basketball as much as I hate everything else around it. I miss the sport. So
Man, I miss football.
yeah, I also miss football a lot as well, especially watching it. Again, I'm kind of even I do a sports podcast, but it's probably why I get so frustrated with everything else. But I think I am just going to be enjoying the community here and then watching it. I'm not really going to be paying attention to anything else
And God,
unless I have to.
like I said, I want to get to 2,000 subs by the beginning of this season. We only have 8 weeks to do it.
We got it. So tell your friends if they like sports or not. Um, because it's not just basketball or football, we do wrestling as well. And then who knows, maybe other sports will come down the line because I definitely want to, and my channel for sure, I'm going to be talking about like motocross and rally car and like drifting. It's another thing also. My channel, there will be vlogs. I will be going to a lot of car and drift events and I'll be vlogging those. So,
That's cool.
and then I also want to vlog the journey of me learning how to drift. So that will also be fun. So like I said, I got so much content I want to start doing. So
And I have one more thing to say to you guys. This year, WWE SummerSlam is a 2 night event. So I'll be streaming night 1 and night 2 of SummerSlam. And
hey,
it starts August 2nd and August 3rd. So don't miss out. And I do have something to say about Seth Rollins. I hope he gets better soon. Last week he did get injured and he did damage his ACL again. And I don't know what's gonna happen to the money in the briefcase because Seth Rollins won the briefcase and now he's injured. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah.
so you got any other questions, Jay?
Not really. I think that's mostly it. I just we all. I just wanted to let the audience know who you are, what your background was, what do you like to do. But they're gonna see more of you on the channel.
Yeah, and you guys will get to know more about me as time comes on. Like I'm into, like I said, I'm into so much, and I ramble a lot. That's kind of why I'm not going into certain things deeply, because you guys know.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
Yeah, I know he can ramble a lot.
Uh, but yeah, you guys will definitely get to know me as much. I can't talk too much about certain things because, as Jay knows, my life also wasn't the
Yeah,
brightest, happiest thing all the time. So it's not
yeah.
really the
I didn't want to go down that.
yeah. So it's not really the time or place. But I'll definitely be a lot
Yeah,
more transparent with you guys because that's just how I feel. I know certain content creators and people like to stay away from that stuff. A lot of stuff doesn't really bother me like that anymore.
but
And I think that it will be good eventually to get this stuff out to let people realize like they're not the only ones that go through this
yeah.
type of stuff. So
Anyway, guys, that is it. If you want to know more about Kenten, just put it in the comments.
real quick, this is kind of it's pretty sad. One of my favorite YouTube channels, the content creator is sadly no longer with us. They're called Save a Fox. I've been watching them longer than I've been watching sports creators. She got cyberbullied and sadly took her life. Again, I just want you guys to one, go support the channel, Save a Fox on YouTube. They deserve all the love and support right now, as much as possible. And again, treat people with love, kindness, and respect like they're your own family because you don't know what anybody's going through. And that's the message that I want to leave on with is treat everybody with love and respect.
Guys, cyberbullying is real.
Yeah. So I've been wanting to say that for a couple of videos now. Um, but again, Save a Fox, they're a great animal sanctuary. They do great work, just amazing people. So yeah, and again, I hope you guys not just enjoy our stuff, but continue to support all the other content creators that we have coming and going on the channel. So
Yeah, let's see how happy Kenten gets when he talks to the one and only Tom Grossi.
yeah, I'm gonna lose my mind. I have so many Bucks stuff I want to talk to him about, even though he's the Packers fan. But yeah,
And
well,
that will happen sometime in mid-August or the first week in September. I still have to schedule it with Tom.
so yeah,
So,
we're on the come up, guys. Get excited.
so,
It's
so stay
about to
tuned
get
for
lit.
that. Yeah, stay tuned for that. It's great.
Um,
All right, guys, that's it for the interview. So yeah, we'll see you later.
oh yeah, see you guys. I don't know if this is gonna come out, but if it's out before Friday, see you guys in the pod. So
Or actually, this might be coming out next Monday or next Saturday because I had other interviews that I already filmed.
then I'll see you guys next Friday then.
So yeah.
Don't
All
forget
right.
to hit that like button, share, subscribe.
Yeah, I always forget to say that. He's the guy that always says it for me. So
Give you a kiss too. Mwah. There you go. Look at that.
yeah, that's a little overboard.
Nah. I gave you guys a kiss. Now you guys hip thrust that like button.
All right, guys. What a goofball. All right, we're talking to the president. All right.